Right, as I said in the earlier video, with the dog getting chased by the chickens, this is the bit that I managed to get the grass cut yesterday. Get some of the trimming done. Sorry, I'm puffing and panting. I was lifting the last of the logs there for the fire. It was chilly earlier, but it's not now. And this bed here, I managed to dig this over yesterday. Moved 7 bags of compost and horse manure, sure cheval. Anyway, I've dug this over. This is the other things that I was telling you about the other day, guys. I was talking about my planters and the cranes that Roy had got me. There's a big fella there. And these were what he'd actually went for. These and the 2 cranes. And there's 4 of these. Now I was going to put them about the garden and get some solar lighting around them. But I'm actually thinking, because I use my sticks and whatever off the trees, branches off the trees for my sweet corn and, no, my sweet corn, for my pumpkins and squashes, plus my peas. I usually make them into teepees or big rows of sticks. Hannibal, come out of there please. No. But I decided yesterday to come out and try them out, and I think 2 of them in there would be fan-dabby-dozy with some peas. That's what I'm thinking. So I've got a great big bag of compost to put in there. As I said, it was absolutely bucketing down here. Look at the damp in that wall. That's the winter. It gets very little sun there in the winter. And inside, that's why that courtyard wall, if anybody that hasn't seen the video of me explaining why it's still called a courtyard, the wall was up to just under the back bedroom window, and we took it all down to let the sun in. But anyway, as I said, I've started making a go of the pond, trying to fix and repair the pond. If you can see that big pile of leaves there at the side, that's what came out the bottom. And that is totally my fault, simply because in the winter there I never covered it up. The year before I netted it, but not this year, and that is what was lying at the bottom. The pile is absolutely enormous. The camera doesn't show the size of it. Anyway, as I said, it's been raining. It's just stopped. And by all accounts, I should be in the house, I would think. But I'm not going to. Oh, I'm not going to. Because if I don't fall and break my neck there, then I am going to finish digging this flower bed. And I'm going to do it by hand, I think. Just to tidy it up a bit, and because the rain has compacted the soil. I meant to say that crane's got great big massive feet, but because of the weight, it just does not sit on top of the ground. I think you would have to have it in a slab and cement it onto a slab, and the slab under the ground. So his wee feet's under the ground, and I have turned him round. So that's what I'm going to try and finish off. It's nearly 5 o'clock, and I'm going to get rid of that bloody window that's sitting there in front of the compost piles, because we did manage to get, sorry if I'm moving too fast, we did manage to get some more pallets. So there should be a pallet for each one of them and another side for the end one, because there's like 3 sides. It's not been finished, I think you can just see it through that. Right, I did manage to have carrots last night for my dinner, and they were very cheating, because they look as if they're just tiny wee tufts. And somebody had asked me when I mentioned in my video that I'd sown them late, and they went, "Sown them late? It's not even time, is it? Are you not meant to be sowing them now?" Well, actually, aye, but I'm talking about last year. I sown them a wee bit later than what you would do for your last set of carrots, just to see if they would come up and come to anything. But they didn't, but they're starting to come up now. But the rows, the 2 rows that's in there just now, I left it 2 rows again last night for my dinner, and I filled the pot. And some of them, honest to God, some of them, it's very cheating. Some of them were quite large, and they were absolutely gorgeous. They were yellow, golden nugget carrots. The Chinese Oriental leaf mix, there's not much there that I can be eating. There's some spring onions in there as well. But they were spring onions, I think, that was in there last year, and I've missed pulling them out the ground and they've just sprouted. There's quite a few of them popping about. So I'm going to actually try and leave these carrots for the time being. I don't think I'm in any rush to get anything in there at the minute. I just wanted it dug over. But as I said, sorry, the Chinese salad leaves, most of them have bolted. But we don't waste anything in the garden, so I'll take these out shortly. As you can see, look, I was actually going to leave one of each different type. I think there's about 8 or 10 different types. That one at the end is actually flowering. And to see if I can save the seeds. There's a couple of bits and bobs that I can take some leaves off, and I'll have them tonight for a salad. But the rest of the chickens will get, apart from if I can see. And I already nipped the heads out of some of them, which I should have left, because I never thought about it until today. But the ones that's left, that's starting to flower up, I think I'm just going to leave them, one of each, and see if we can get some seeds. And then I'll clear the rest of this bed and get it dug over. But the first cut of grass yesterday, and the trimming, well, this bit of grass anyway, and tidied everything up a wee bit. So we're getting there, Clarice. We're definitely getting there. I'm not too sure again about this, whether to leave them in for the peas, but I think it would be nice having some peas trailing up there. I'll have a think about it over the weekend and we shall see. So I better go and try and get this flower bed finished before the rain goes back on, because the sky is really dark. Don't know if it's picking up on camera, but never mind, I'm away guys, I'm off. Toodle pip. Bye. Right, so it's 10 to 6 guys. That wee bit along beside the logs was not used, so I've dug that bit of grass out. Slowly but surely this garden is getting smaller and smaller grass wise. And that's the flowers that was round the other side of that log that I mentioned in another video, asking if anybody knew the names, but never mind, they look as if they're absolutely beautiful anyway, so we'll just have to wait and see and get a wee surprise. Right, I have moved one of the gooseberries because the other two must have rotted in the winter, and it was amazing because see the size of that wee plant there. The roots underneath were enormous, so I'm glad I lifted quite a big bit of root ball. I'm going to, even though there's buds on that, I'm actually going to prune that back a wee bit. And there's the other one there. So I've dug all this over. I've weeded all round about the back. Everything you can see there is extra raspberries that's coming up. So whether or not I'm going to take them out and throw them away or just leave them for the minute, I'm not quite sure yet. But anybody that grows raspberries know that they're a very shallow root system. So I dug this bit over, and that bit there I'm just going to do by hand, and I'm going to do it just now before I go in and have a hot bath, as I've got a big log fire on. But I want this out the way while I'm feeling alright. And then after I've done that, I'm going to mulch it with some hemp straw, and hopefully it stays put with Hannibal walking all over the top of it. But time will tell. Anyway, I'll get on and finish this. Oh, and before I go guys, does anybody know, I mean this is it second or third year, honest to God, my mind is like a sieve these past few months. Can anybody tell me what that is that's on the stalks of that plant? I've given them a wee brush, and as you can see there's some that's got the white bits on it, and then when they're brushed off, if you can see there as a comparison, and I've no idea what it is, but the plant is coming on and it's healthy enough, so I don't know if it's just been the winter, no idea. But if anybody can let me know, that would be absolutely fantastic, because I take for it to be something dodgy. And I have checked when I was digging round about to see if there was any wee sawfly grubs or larvae underneath the bottom, and I don't see any. I did have pegs and sticks so that I could branch all these out in a sort of a goblet shape. But I'm going to fix it up now anyway and carry on there because it's getting a wee bit dark. It's darkened down now. And as I say, I want to try and get this done. So I'll just give you a wee quick clip when I'm finished, okay? Right guys, so there we go, finished for this evening. I've cut that right back and I've cut the bits that I think is diseased, I've cut off. The bits that's crossing. Therefore it's opened it up a wee bit. And that's near enough a full bag of that hemp straw that's down there. So hopefully it'll help. I had to put a few small canes back in along there. As I said last year, I know the canes are too small. We'll get bigger ones as in when we got all these for nothing anyway, so we'll maybe get taller ones for nothing later on. Right, just before I go guys, I'm absolutely burnt out. That raspberry that's in the middle there, that's got hundreds of new shoots at the bottom, that is the only raspberry cane that I bought 2 years ago. All those other ones, all these ones here, were cuttings that I took off them when I was pruning back, when they were finished growing, finished fruiting last autumn. And all that I done was stick them straight into the ground and they just got on with it, and if they live, they live, and if they don't, they don't. And as you can see, every single one of them's come up. The wee short stumpy ones are just the offcuts that's coming out of the new plants. So this time next year, no, probably before that, I'm going to have quite a few autumn fruiting raspberry canes if anybody wants some, because I know this bit here, people are saying you're mad, you're absolutely mad woman. Well, we all know that. Anybody that watches me knows. Crazy. But crazy as in it's not a very large area. But I don't want to dig up any more of the garden, so I will manage to squeeze my way through there to get fruit when the time comes. But I won't be anything that is cut off next year will be definitely free for anybody that wants them, because I will not be able to stick any more into the ground. So anyway guys, you probably can tell I'm absolutely shattered. So that's another wee job out the road, Clarice. So I'm off. Happy Saturday night guys, whatever you're doing. Au revoir, toodle pip, and bye bye.